Knowledge Podcast. I know y'all like, damn, dude, where you at? You ain't got no Valentine and all that. Listen, I'm waiting for a few people to come in. Man. I want to see what's going on. I'm waiting to see where y'all at, man. I guess it's gonna be quiet tonight on my live. People probably done went out, had fun, took their ladies out to dinner. Then you got some real women that take their man out on Valentine's Day too. So we can't take nothing from the women that take their man out on Valentine's Day. But I don't know how that worked. I don't know if I can have a woman taking me out on Valentine's Day. That's just it don't sit right. That wouldn't sit right with me. Sometimes some things is just not to be changed. But I don't mind a woman taking me out to dinner on any other times. And I don't want to be contradictory because this is really about um Valentine's Day. I don't really see the big significance of it. I really don't. My younger years growing up, I did participate. I've been in relationships. I was, like a relationship type of dude, and I've been through the Valentine days and all that. And it's the same thing as making kids believe there is a Santa Claus. It's equivalent to that. Josie Lance, what up? I see you laughing. Or Joey Lance, excuse me. It's equivalent to that. My thing is, every day's supposed to be Valentine's Day. When you have a significant other, when you have a partner, when you have a friend. Betty Owens was good. When you have somebody that you dating, and if you're all exclusive, every day is Valentine's Day. And I'm not saying you buy gifts every day. That's not what I'm saying. It's just the little things that count. Even if you send a text, how you doing? Hope your day is going good. All that counts. Nobody's going to buy gifts every day, so we're not going to go that route. Even rich millionaires don't buy gifts every day. Because it's like, yeah, you buying gifts every day, like, that's all it's all about. Me buying you gifts every day, it's equivalent to a woman saying, is it all about the sex every day? But it's real life. It ain't just about the woman neither when it comes to sex, because women like sex, men like sex. It's the same thing. So now, if a woman buy gifts all the time, a real man would say, "Babe, you ain't gotta buy me that. I appreciate it though. You don't have to do this all the time." You know what I'm saying? So it's both hands, wash the other. So now I see y'all see the topics. I mean the topic at hand. And I really, was having a time with myself and my thought process with today being that, Valentine's Day, a lot of people look at Valentine's Day as a big holiday. And, you know, hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Joey Lance said just another thing for people to go out and spend. Exactly. The government get the taxes from it. He also said people really need to understand these marketing tools to pull people in to spend more of their hard-earned money. Don't get caught up in the matrix. Facts. Joey Lance, facts. Jazzy Barnes, you just saying show love the Harlem way every day. No pun intended for Brooklyn. Salute. That's a fact. Heavy Pockets, shout out my bro Mike Hogner for showing me your channel. Shout him out too. I appreciate that. Shredder said, my brother broke up with me today on Valentine. Said, my LA bias are too long. Like, yeah, what that means, I don't know, Shredder. Shock the God, Peace 7. Joey Lance. But yeah, so I'm looking like, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, respect to loving your significant other, respect to caring about your significant other, because you might don't even love the person at this point, but you have feelings for them and you like them. So you can't even go get a balloon on Valentine's Day to say, I care about you. All of them say, I love you. All of them say, I love you. Now, if there are some that say, I care about you or whatever, then cool. But they have some that do say, Happy Valentine's Day. But sometimes a person that do want to hear, I love you, want to hear that. Some people might want to hear, I care about you, want to hear that. See, they slipping. They need to make some balloons that say, I care about you a lot. Some women ain't even going to want to hear that. They ain't going to want to hear, I care about you. What you mean you care about me? I ain't know you long enough to say I love you. You, like, and you know, and on this day, some selfish women or some women that just think that this day is all about them because it was planted, and not just black people, Chinese, white, and everybody's mental. And it's deep. So I say it's like child support. Valentine's Day is like child support. Because Valentine's Day is supposed to be every day for you and your loved ones. Somebody you care about. And if a person only do it one time out of the year for you, they don't love you. Jazzy Joy Barnes said, showing love is not in gifts, and it's in words, actions, and respect for one another. Facts. That's a fact. And I just said that. I said, I could tell you how your day going. How you doing today? Are you okay? Do you need anything? And that goes every day because you're showing a person concern, compassion. That goes a lot. My mother always said, it's the small things that count that a woman will respect you and love you for. And what you won't do, another man will. And that's big facts. It just be some women that is so stupid that they won't even understand the small things that a man would do. Because they still looking for the Gucci bags, the this and the that and the that. And that dude that's buying the Gucci bags, the this and the that, he feel like, man, I could do whatever because I done bought a $700, $800 bag, $1,000, $5,000 bag. I could do whatever. And that don't make it right at all. But they get caught up in that world. It's like material things mess you up. But don't get it twisted. It's nice to buy your girl $5,000, $700 bags when she deserves it. It's like when your kid go to school and do right in school, you want to bless them with good things. You want to. So they'll know and understand this is what you get in life when you do right in school. You're always going to have good things, and you got to teach them not to do wrong by having nice things as well. But you don't have to teach a grown up, this is not what you do. I mean, this is what you do to get nice things. No, when they know that you buying them something nice, they know you bought it from the heart. I don't gotta wait to Valentine's Day to buy my baby nothing. I don't have to do none of that. Every day is Valentine's Day, and without me buying nothing. But when I wake up and I feel like taking a trip, those are the reasons why a real man go out and bust his ass to get money, so he ain't gotta wait for a paycheck, so he could take his loved one and him on a trip if he feel like it, or just ride out and roll out and act like we on a trip when he feel like it. That's how it is. Because at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. Women are the most precious thing on this planet. So you must always make sure that a woman is smiling. And they always say, happy wife, happy life. And we're gonna rephrase a lot of these things. Happy wife, happy life, happy girlfriend, happy life. However it may go. But just whatever your situation is, make sure that, to keep the woman happy, because that's what men are supposed to do. Now, if a man don't take care of their kids, buy something once a year, he's a deadbeat. So if a man got to take you out once a year, that's equivalent to being a deadbeat boyfriend. That's corny. That's corny. Like the girl Lotto said in her rap song, she said the girl only go out on a trip because it's her birthday. When you are dealing with somebody that care about you and y'all really rocking and rolling, y'all might at least do a trip, let's say 2-3 times out of the year because y'all work and everything. Some people might could go more. Some people can only do it once a year, but they're doing other things to compensate for that. Don't get it twisted. Valentine's Day don't make no man be a man. And let's don't get it twisted either. Valentine's Day is definitely circled around the women, and it is. And I ain't mad at that. But you're supposed to already make sure your woman is good, period. What Jazzy Barnes said, you'll know when you're in the presence in a real man or a woman because they have substance, never entertaining shallowness or shallow mentality. Mentalities, exactly. That's a fact. And that's all it's about. Being a good person, a good man. Now, like I said, a woman might want to take the man out sometime. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But most real men, they'd be like, nah, babe, you put your money in your pocket. I got you. But sometimes you have to just step down and say, nah, I'm going to let her do that, because that's healthy in a relationship as well. It's healthy because it's like you letting her show you who she really is, and you letting her show you who you got by your side as well. She showing you she ain't with you for no money. That's important. So all that just is hand and foot, hand and foot. Like, or hand over hand, however you want to say it, man. It's crazy. L. Blaze, what up? It's crazy. But some women will look at it like, yo, hold up, why you ain't taking me out though? Because it's Valentine's Day. Everybody else going out. I'm not doing what everybody else do. Joey Lance said, Boosie, I have a question for you. How do you let your lady or ladies like how you know she's really down for you? I don't know how that make any sense. How do you let your lady or ladies how how you know she's really down for you? You trying to ask a question of how would I know if the lady is really down for me? I think that's what you're trying to say. I don't know, but any man would know if a woman is down for him by the way, like I said, she want to take him out to eat. Or let me take you to let's go to a baseball game. She might want to do something that he like to do and she want to pay for it. That already is self-explanatory that she rocks with you. Will she cook for you? What you doing? I'm cooking, man. I want you to come get something to eat. Making sure you all right, your well-being is all right. That means a lot. And that's just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? So, and some women got game now. You can't get caught up with that because it's called I spend something to get something bigger. So we can't get caught up with that neither. But you will know genuinely, and if she is showing you genuinely, and if it is game, it don't matter. She did something for you, and then if it ends on bad terms and you feel like looking out for her, you did something for her, then that's cool. If she throw it up in your face, so what? All right, that's cool. You have fun, I have fun, I'm out. It is what it is. But if it is genuine and y'all in there together, and normally when it flows that way, they eventually end up being together. It just happens like that. But we don't need one day to determine if I love you. If that's the case, a lot of people break up on Valentine's Day. And that's why I had to make this tonight. And I hope y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this and make sure y'all hit the like button. And anybody up there new, please subscribe. But a lot of people broke up tonight, whether we know it or not. The same way how people pass away tonight. God forbid, and if so, God bless. But a lot of people broke up because some women don't understand the circumstances of or the real fundamentals of Valentine's Day is a money grab for the government. That's one thing. And a lot of women don't care about that. And they want to follow what everybody else is doing. And they mad at their man. He might even have to work late. And then she get mad. Damn, you couldn't tell the boss that you can get off a little early. They don't even care. Because a lot of women is selfish. And I ain't just blaming the women because a lot of men selfish too. That's not what I'm saying. It's just some women are selfish because Valentine's Day mean a lot to them because it's programmed in their mental. Because Valentine's Day is a woman's day. So let's don't get it twisted. And I'm not mad at it. Some men might work hard a lot and can't afford to go out. And then they have to save money to make this day special. It's just according to certain people's paycheck, pay grade, and whatever. So those people don't apply to what I'm talking about. Because if you do, and y'all understand each other, and y'all rocking together, and she realized that her man worked hard, and they love each other all year long, it still boils down to Valentine's Day is every day. But if he got to pick that one day to do something for her and can afford it, and she understand it and not mad at him, she deserve all right to get mad if he don't do nothing and on that day. But I still might be wrong with saying that. Because if you respect them all year long without buying you nothing and doing all the certain things, but whatever y'all doing, you like it, then continue on. Don't let this one day define who y'all are as a couple and as a team in life. And whoever lose their partner in life and their loved one in life because of Valentine's Day, y'all weren't meant to be together anyway. Jazzy said, it's also deeper than that. It's some curses in Valentine's Day too, if you peep history. Please explain the history to me, because Shaka was trying to tell me, and he was saying in the 1800s who created Valentine's Day and why they created Valentine's Day. But we was trying to find it, but we was too busy working on my food truck today. But please send me something on that. Because this is very deep. Kev Dunn, my favorite podcast by far. Very chill, laid back, real content. Happy Valentine's Day, Rochester, New York, in the building, Dunn. Kev Dunn, I appreciate you, bro. Salute. Always gotta be laid back. Always gotta speak the facts. And to people such as yourself, which is a knowledgeable person. That's why I named the street knowledge, because I want to talk to knowledgeable people, man, such as yourself, man. I appreciate that. I'm in Raleigh, L Blizz, where my truck at. I'm in Raleigh. Skin SKNGSONPDS. I apologize if I can't pronounce it right, but I don't want to, disrespect. He said, hey, wish you all good. I appreciate that. Vice versa. I ain't know a lot of people was going to pop up. I thought everybody be in the house, it's what, 11 something? Normally people go out to eat about 8, 9 back in the house and think they so in love that they making love, powerful love right now, man. But people is up, man. Okay, L Blizz, you in Raleigh sometime? I'm at a hit me up. Hit me up on my IG. It's in my description. Hit me in the DM. I'll tell you where it's at. So yeah, I want to get back to the point. A lot of people lost their girls tonight. And this is the night also when a lot of people that cheat start arguments and disappear. So that means they really didn't love you anyway, if they can do that. See, a lot of things go with this holiday when it comes to relationship status. It is, man. A lot of people is fooled by this holiday. If your man don't do nothing for you next week, buy you some flowers or something, and a man ain't got to buy you no flowers every week, so don't get it twisted. Just depending on your pay grade. But if you dealing with a man that getting money like that and he care about you, he gonna send flowers. That's a fact. So if you only get flowers one day out of the year, you with the wrong dude. Especially if you got mad at him tonight because he didn't even do it tonight for all the wrong reasons. Valentine's Day is just like Christmas when we made our kids think Santa Claus is real, man. And that's trickery that we've been taught by And I hate to say the white man, because whatever um, nationality created it, because I got white friends and I care about them a lot, and they great friends. I look at them like brothers. So I don't even like using that terminology. And once again, Jazzy back with another one. Thanksgiving. That was something spoke to me today too. Thanksgiving is another foolery, because you got to go buy the turkeys, buy the collard greens. Everybody doing it all at one day. That's a lump sum of money spent one day. And who get the taxes? They tax the grocery stores. They tax the stores where you gotta go buy brand new pots from, spending gas, airplane tickets to go and visit your families. That's a big money grab, man. That's why the government didn't care about grabbing Puff $50 million. Because they not even billionaire. They are not, we can't even call them quadrillionaires. What is the name to call the money that the government gets? Halloween, same thing. It's all the same thing. And I hate, see, and this is the bad and the sad part, that once, like I said earlier, a lot of people lost their girls tonight. And they girls don't even understand. You left your dude because he didn't buy you no flowers or take you out to dinner, none of that. Which you, if he haven't been taking you out to dinner, at least out of what, 12 months in a year, at least one, let's say once a month. If you don't get none of that, what are you mad at him for? You should be mad at yourself. You had the wrong dude anyway. Jazzy said, even worse, who got tricked out of their land? We did. They tricked us out of our land. But that's a whole nother conversation. They tricked us out of a lot of stuff. That's why they are the ones in power in the court system, in the court buildings. And if you try to even think you're gonna get in power, they're gonna erase you. That'll be a long time coming before we even think about getting into that type of stuff. That's why they get rid of our big, powerful people. Because they're gonna put us in the right frame of minds. It started with Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all of the above, man. So yeah. El Bliss said, people think you're bitter if you don't participate in the holiday spirit. That's a fact. It's stupid. That's ignorant. Somebody says, shout out to Jazzy Joy. That's a fact, because she bringing facts up here. Epic Eric, what up? He said, with this economy, people are becoming more smart. That's a fact. Me and you said that. People are being more smart. She was saying like it's 60-year-old people. No, it's 30 plus 20. I'll give 28, maybe 25 that is ahead of the game, ahead of their time, because that's how we were. We was ahead of our time. But people are catching on to the bull crap. And I always said our OGs didn't let us know what was going on back then, because they was too busy being in the mean streets them damn selves. And didn't let us know what was going on, because they didn't even know. They was too busy getting too much money and didn't even care. The only reason why we caring now is because the feds is cracking down on locking everybody up and making people snitch. And now we have to be smart and figure out, yo, we can't be moving like this no more. because they winning by jail, and it's going to be populated, and it's going to be considered, no, it's not going to be, it is considered legal slavery. And if we don't tighten up, we're going to stay in them jails. And Valentine's Day is just a distraction, and it's still a way to keep us spending our money and don't pay a bill tomorrow. Some people spent their bill money to go take their girl out to eat. That's another thing. If she happy that you making her smile to spend some of your bill money, then gotta break your neck, that ain't the girl for you. And if you happy with doing that and say I'll make it up later, you is a fool instead of keeping it real with her and say, babe, I don't got it like that right now. And if you can't tell a woman that and she respect it and get mad at you, that ain't the woman for you. I'll give y'all a bunch of reasons up here right now why Valentine's Day is destroying all colors. Because you got white, black, purple, Chinese, that women get mad. And, we don't want to make our women mad. We don't. And we got to keep up with everybody else going to the store, buying something. Oh, Greg went and bought this girl this, and you got me this, or you ain't get me nothing. And then some girls is selfish if you get them a balloon. A balloon? What is a balloon? That mean you love me? If I tell you I love you, that's more than anything on this planet, and mean it though. So don't just tell nobody you love them and you're faking. That's stupid. But El Bliss said the men not destroying it. Jazzy Joy said got caught up in that 85% mentality. Facts. El Blizz, what you mean the men not destroying it? Break that one down for me. Not destroying what? That's a fact, Jazzy. A balloon deflates and flowers die. So it's all the same thing. This a troll. I hope it's not a troll. Avery _ vlog said, do you love Jesus? I'm a answer this one back. Yes, I do. And that's a fact. You might be God speaking to me, and I don't play about God. That's a fact. I love Jesus. But flowers die also. But it ain't about what dies. It's about the thought that count, though. Because I'm just saying, you can send balloons on off days. You can send flowers on off days. And when the balloon deflate and the flowers die, you send some more. When y'all love each other all year long. And like I said, once a month, twice a month. It's just about the thought that counts. It's the little things that count to a woman. It's even a little thing that count to the men. But we still are men, and we got to go out and hunt and get that money and bring it back home and make the women happy so she can reciprocate and make you happy inside the house clean, food cooked. And some men like to cook now. So we in the real world. We in the real world. So we cooking too sometimes. The woman make love to you, but shoot, we make love to y'all back. But the main thing is the house is happy. Even if y'all don't live together, y'all still making each other happy. Period. It's about what you show each other. That's it. Joey Lance said, Boosie, I use to test my ladies by asking to borrow money. I wouldn't ask for much, but if they lent me the money, I would give them back their money with some extra money. That's cool. That's cool, but sometimes don't want to test your woman. Only ask if you really need it. But I get it. You might have a reason for doing so. like Jazzy said, energy don't lie. So if you feel some type of energy that ain't right, then you might want to test it. But sometimes only ask for it if you really need it, because you already supposed to know your partner got you if you really needed it. Because she'll be asking you, "You okay? You need something?" She would ask you that already. Trust me. But testing a person is never good. That's kind of high schoolish to test a person, maybe even junior high school, depending on your smarts. But if you testing her, then why would you take the money? You should have said, "I was just joking, babe. I don't need it. I appreciate you though." You feel what I'm saying? A lot of that can come with that, man. You don't have to test the woman, man. And you wouldn't want to be tested. You don't want your loyalty tested, because I would look at you like, why is you testing me for though? Like, that's not cool. Jazzy said how well a couple deals with adversities as new addition. Said, can you stand the rain? Facts. Can you stand the rain? We going through something. Once again, goes back to Joey. You know it because you understand that rain with you. Ro Williams said, "Stop it, pimping. Rough Raleigh, what's good?" This ain't pimping talk, brother. This real grown man talk. Real facts. Pay attention to detail in real life. But what's up, Ro William? Rough Raleigh, salute all day long. Durham is my first home. Raleigh is my second home in North Carolina. Harlem is my home. El Bliss says she can't take you serious after that if you testing her. That's a fact. You never want your woman to not take you serious. You never want your woman to not take you serious, man, and look at you like a, damn, he could have just asked if he really needed it. But damn, he tested me? That's crazy. Now she laying in the bed thinking twice. And you laying next to her wondering why she ain't gonna give you nothing. Or she might give you some, and it ain't gonna, you gonna be like, damn, you ain't give it to me the way you normally give it to me. Because now you done messed that up by testing her to see if she'll give you money. Because it ain't always about money also. So that's just a pull your coat, my brother. This ain't no going at you. That's not what this is all about. And that's why we having this conversation, is us building with each other right now. Communicate clearly and be specific. Why do we celebrate Valentine's Day, and who was Saint Valentine? Somebody can explain that one? Please explain that. Epic Eric. Cheating destroys a relationship. I had to break out because of it. And this a man telling y'all that. Because women cheat too. But sometimes it just depends on, because a woman don't really cheat. You got to really do something crazy to make a woman cheat. Now, the ones that do cheat really ain't ish anyway. And I can't really curse because this is YouTube and they'll play that. But women mostly don't cheat, bro. They be down for us more than anything, and I can't lie, and I gotta protest to that. Jazzy Barnes, a Boosie and mix of First in Flight, like NC, with a base of the Mecca, aka Harlem. That's a fact. And I'm just telling you because I was out there. I've been in the mean streets, riding in the flyest toys, Jewelry, I used to get some of it here. Now I can get it when I want to. I don't care about none of that. I got a lot of jewelry that's just sitting around. $20,000 watches, $5,000 chains, stuff like that. $7,000 chain, $10,000 chains. But that's irrelevant. That's not what make a man. Going to the bank makes a man. Communicate clearly. This day was essentially a drunken slash sexually charged festival at the Palatine Hill in Italy. It's getting deep now. Now y'all talking. Y'all hold on one second. Keep them comments coming. It's getting deep. It's getting deep. It's getting deep, man. See, and this is what I wanted to know: who created Valentine's Day and what it was all about. Toast out to my communicate dog, man. Toast, toast, man. But please, man, y'all don't get caught up with Valentine's Day and lose somebody that can potentially be your forever in your life. Don't look at them as, dang, you ain't getting enough for me on Valentine's Day. All your friends got their girl something. Well, maybe they got something to prove. You're supposed to take your person that you love. Hey, babe, man, we've been working all week, but we can't go out of town. Let's go get a room, a big boy room, at a big Marriott with a bar in it, restaurant in it, and act like we out of town. Let's just have fun away from the house. Let's don't act old fashioned. Take your woman out once or at least twice a week. Once is still good, twice is even better and greater. It'll make the relationship last longer. I've done it. I was in a 17-year relationship and that's how it lasted. So I could speak on that. Any other relationships that I was in, that's how it happens. Or let's just go out to the bar and watch the game. Let's get away from home. Let's don't do the same routine. Let's don't have scheduled sex. Let's make it brand new and fresh. Oh yeah, you with your girls? Go hang out with your girlfriends. That'd give her a chance to miss you and come back home and want to give you the business because she been out drinking and having a good time. But when you try to cuff her, when a woman want to cuff a man, it gets old. And then you put those type of energy out there for them to be like, man, I'm tired of this. I gotta go through this, and she don't want me to do this and do that, and just be up under her. All right, so now I'm gonna stay home all day. I'm gonna be in the house all day. But when I'm there with her, she in the room or on the other side of the couch, or might lay on me on the couch, but ain't doing nothing. I could have just went out real quick, had a good time, and then come back home and kiss my baby. Make love to my baby. Vice versa. Women, men. But gotta have trust factor. When you don't have a trust factor, that's the problem. Epic Eric said women are more sensitive. They need that attention, especially around these times. That's a fact. And I won't say that they need attention, because if you're already showing them attention, they already know. It's like, I ain't pressed for no Valentine's Day. He already showed me attention anyway. So they wouldn't even be mad, because it's like, what more he gonna get me that he didn't already did last week, the week before that, and then last month it was another day and week I can explain or I could say that he did this or did this. It's just that you always make sure that the woman is happy. Bottom line. Ro Williams said, bet that up on this situation, bro. And see, I respect the real man when somebody giving him some great information and and be respectful and say that. Another person would be like, you don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm doing. It take a real man to accept constructive criticism or good information that might put him in a better position with what he's doing. It don't mean just a woman, just anything in general. So yeah, big up to you, Ro Williams, for saying that. And I'm never gonna say nothing wrong to sound like I'm right. Because if I'm saying something wrong, then correct me too. Sir, I don't know everything. But I do know Valentine's Day is not a good day to show nobody that you love them. You're supposed to show them that you love them all the time. And it don't have to be with a gift. It can be words. Now, sliding a gift in once, twice out of the month, and it don't even have to be an expensive one. That woman gonna love you to death. And to all y'all men out there, you probably will get the best love maker you ever had in your life. It's just comes with the game, which you probably gonna give her the best love making back in her life. And that's what evens it out. That's what comes with the saying, happy wife, happy life. And make you wake up and want to go and make moves and get that money and keep her smiling. And that's what create a healthy relationship, in my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong. What that say, Shock?
History of Valentine's Day.
All right, tell me what it say. Jazzy Barnes. Yes, and also making sure the man is happy as well. Having balanced love, it goes both ways. That's a fact. That's a fact. Ro Williams, you ain't never lied. That's a fact. And that's what I'm not going to do. I'm not speaking about nothing that I believe in. I'm speaking of something that people need to be aware of and pay attention to, man. And that's a fact. Because once again, a lot of people lost relationships tonight. And if they didn't lose relationships, they lost or had big arguments tonight, and they gonna be mad at each other for a couple of days. And they might regain and get back together. But this shouldn't be a day that people go at each other necks, being mad at each other. So, but it's all about the understanding too. It's all about the understanding before the day even came. The dark truth about Valentine's Day. What about it? You ain't showing me nothing, bro. I want to speak it. Yeah, well, let me know so I can speak it to my audience. I want to give them the reason of the dark truth. If you showing it to me, I respect that you looking for me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
My phone tripping.
But Valentine's Day is like the same as child support. You don't take care of your kids all year long, you're a deadbeat. If you don't take care of your woman all year long, meaning small things. You buy your kids sneakers, pants, hats, food, all that is important. And the same thing with a woman. You make sure that she have all the correct essentials and nothing is over the top. Now, if you go over the top with buying something, nothing is wrong with that either. And if your partner love you and respect you, she gonna understand. He did his best to get me this. Wow, that's big. That's deep. I mean, you got a real woman by your side. Now, if she go crazy on Valentine's Day because you didn't get her nothing and you've been getting her something all year long, that's questionable. Like she's overriding the fact of you've been showing her you love her all year long. She forgot all about that. That's suspect with the woman you with. That means she's being selfish and she's I hate to say it.
There you go.
She's for self. What it says.
Want the footage? It's right here.
It's footage. I want to read it off.
It plays a video.
Ro Williams said, "Yeah, bro, we was at." Oh yeah, play it. Let me read this off real quick. Ro Williams said, "Yeah, bro, we was at Divine's tonight. We was talking about some of the homies being caught up today. Wow, vibes, bro. Facts. Now I'm speaking the same thing. Yeah, a lot of bros is caught up. And they got 2 or 3. And
My screen cracked like it.
so what is this? A video gonna explain what Valentine is?
Yeah.
All right, this is the History Channel, y'all. We're gonna go there.
For all its popularity, history doesn't give us any guarantees as to the origins of Valentine's Day. But we do know it contains vestiges of the early Christian church in ancient Rome. The association between mid-February and romance goes back to a pagan festival known as Lupercalia, likely honoring either Lupa, the she-wolf of Rome, who suckled Romulus and Remus, or Faunus, their god of fertility. The festivities began with an animal sacrifice. Then the ritualistic slapping of young women with strips of the animal's skin and blood to bestow fertility for the coming year. In the 5th century, perhaps in an effort to Christianize the pagan festival, Pope Gelasius declared February 14th as St. Valentine's Day. As for the real St. Valentine, there were reportedly several canonized by the Church. Legend has it that one St. Valentine, a defiant Roman priest, lived during the 3rd century AD under Emperor Claudius II. Claudius was an ambitious ruler. His battles required vast armies of men to abandon their young families for long periods of time, resulting in a military that was half-hearted and homesick. So determined was Claudius to stop love from sapping the will of his armies, he banned marriages altogether. Father Valentine thought the ban unjust and defied the emperor, continuing to marry young lovers in secret.
You see what Jazzy said? Dating back to ancient Romans, it's linked to animal sacrifices and rituals, hitting women. What kind of witchcraft is that? And that's what this right here was explaining. I'm gonna play a little bit more, y'all. Hold up.
The emperor eventually caught on to the priest's actions, arrested him, and sentenced him to death. It is believed that young couples he had secretly wed would visit his cell, passing him flowers and notes through the bars as symbols of their gratitude. The story continues that the condemned Father Valentine fell in love with his jailer's daughter. On February 14th, the day he was executed, it is said he passed the young girl a note. It was signed, "From your Valentine." A tradition was born. Cupid, the winged matchmaker, started out as the Roman god of love. Inspired the image of cherubs for Christians, and is now a favorite of card makers and mass marketers. Our modern Valentine's Day, removed from its religious and pagan past, has evolved into one of the most celebrated holidays on the calendar. On average, Americans shower their loved ones with 180 million roses, red ones naturally, and almost 36 million heart-shaped boxes of candy, not to mention all those cards, dinners, and diamonds. All told, the holiday brings in almost $14 billion annually, giving retailers plenty to love as well. But if you're worried that you can't afford to treat your loved one properly next Valentine's Day, take heart. The poets were right. Love is really all you need.
Love is really all you need. You don't have to buy nobody nothing to show that you love them. But in our time, buying somebody something sometimes is a blessing. So don't get that twisted. But we don't have to do it on a certain day, in which this day, which was created back then, was men beating on women, and how it got turned into this. It's crazy. But buy your loved one, your woman, vice versa, your man, something nice because you felt like buying it, just because, and that's it. Every day is Valentine's Day. Every day. Jazzy said they put out the Valentine stuff a day after Christmas. Break that one down for me. A day after Christmas? You mean a month? Well, Christmas is on the 25th. No, break that one down for me, Jazz. I don't understand that one. But yeah. And normally I have a bunch of people up here. Tonight is not that many up here, man. They doing what they do. It's make baby night tonight.
Trying to get that tax check.
Yeah, they getting that tax money. Jazzy said, you start seeing in the stores, they be so thirsty for that money. Yep, well, I walked in the dollar store the other day. Normally I walk in the dollar store, just regular dollar store. And they got the balloons over there on the other side. Happy birthday, smile balloons and all that. Epic Ever said cars and candy in the store. Facts. And that's what Jazzy said. So you're right.
They got up Easter stuff now.
Right. So I go in the dollar store after going there the other day, not seeing nothing. They must was in there overnight. The whole store full of balloons. I love you, everything. I walk in there and I see one of the employees in there. I said, I guess we can call this love in the air. They bust out laughing. Like, wow. But hey, El Blizz, right, Easter is next. And Easter is considered another day of God like Christmas is.
Easter is a gay holiday.
So they say Easter is Easter is a gay holiday. That's something new. Y'all break that one down.
You was born
Somebody break that one down for me. What is Easter considered? Because they use the rabbit bunny.
True, yeah. It was like a hide and seek game where the men, they used to, whoever you pick.
Break it down. What is Easter?
Man holiday.
That part.
Oh, because you start seeing um Valentine's Day in January. Right. I get it. I'm not a Jehovah Witness, but they on point about not celebrating the pagan holidays. Right. Jehovah Witnesses don't celebrate no holidays. But one thing Jehovah Witnesses don't do either, if your loved one is dying and need a blood transfusion, they will say no, and they will just sit there, and you will have they will let you die. So that's another thing that we can get into, but that's another conversation, topic of discussion with Jehovah Witnesses. No disrespect to their religion at all, but my uncle is a Jehovah Witness, so that's more deeper than anything. But they don't celebrate none of the pagan holidays, man. Communicate Clearly said, many people are shocked to discover the origins of our most popular religious holidays. Yeah, they shocked. I'm shocked with a lot of stuff, man, with these holidays. With what I just learned now from what my bro Shock just played, man. You're right. This is a deep convo, Ro William. Easter might not have no eggs because of the price of the eggs. That's a fact. Now, that's another podcast episode I'm going to bring up. The price of eggs. I'm going to take y'all in the grocery stores with this one. I'm going to go live in the grocery store with the eggs. Now, what we're going to do to make our kids smile on Easter. Should they be smiling about finding eggs? I look at it as the kids having fun, something to do, something extracurricular for them to go out and learn how to hunt. I put it in that aspect of it. But, it's still a money grab. Because Easter, we used to get fresh. We got to go buy clothes and get fresh, and who got the fly clothes and all that on Easter. That's what we used to do in New York, and we used to walk through everybody's hoods to show that we got the new everything and all that. And it's a way to show off to our own culture that I got something new and you don't. And that's not right either. Because everybody can't get Easter clothes, man.
Gotta stay fresh.
Somebody said, "Are you Pharrell Williams?"
Was it fresh?
That's a compliment. I respect Pharrell, but I'm older than Pharrell. I've been around before Pharrell. I've been making noise before Pharrell, but Pharrell made humongous noise. So I gotta give my bro his props. So that's a compliment. I respect that. L. Bliss said, "Get super fresh." Facts. We gotta get fresh. Everybody can't get fresh. So we was fortunate, man.
Well, gotta get fresh. You had to see.
The resurrection was not on Easter Sunday.
Hey,
Epic Ever said, "And go to the movies." Yep, we used to go to the movies. That's another way to spend money. All these holidays spend money. We got to catch up to what's going on and realize it, man.
Get fresh.
Eggs cost more than bullets. Can't throw an egg. Ain't nobody too expensive. I mean, we can't throw an egg at nobody now. Too expensive. That's a fact. We used to buy the eggs and go throw eggs at each other. It was always an egg fight. On Easter, I forgot all about that, man. You brought back memories with that, Jazzy Joy. I don't even understand the significance of that. Why we threw eggs on Easter?
Yeah, and we did it on Goosey Night too.
Morning.
Before Halloween.
Morning. Starn Ever Sleeps. She said Valentine's Day, dating back to the 1600s, was a festival where people would get drunk and fornicate. Well, that's what's happening tonight. That's what's been happening. That's the truth too.
The men used to sleep with the men.
Huh? And what?
The men used to sleep with the
And the
men.
men sleep with the men.
It's like a pick-me game. Like
That's crazy.
It was like a game.
Known as Lupercalia is the name. Break that down for me, Morning Star, excuse me. Morning Star never sleep. That's deep. See, we getting deeper and deeper right now. Men sleep with the men. El Bliss said all holidays are gay. I don't see why Christmas would be gay.
Christmas is a big spell.
I said it right.
Yeah,
That's why they
Morning
say
Star
it
never
is
sleep.
spirit.
Yeah, it's a
Max
spirit.
Christoph,
Mm-hmm.
much love and respect from Germany. I got them chiming in from Germany. What's up, Germany?
They tell you that, yeah.
Respect from Germany, sir. And remember, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with. That's a fact. Big respect to Wu-Tang Clan.
The biggest thing is
Ro Williams said, bro, why you, what you mean you don't know why we was throwing eggs? Because Easter, you go to church on Easter, right? So throwing eggs is like, when it hits you, it's like, ugh. So Easter's supposed to be a pretty day when everybody fresh. But people threw eggs. It just reminded me of that. But we was fresh, so we ain't worried about nobody throwing eggs. Because if they threw eggs, they gonna have a problem. If we fresh. But that's why I said that. I didn't understand why we did it, but we did it though. Jazzy Barnes said, like I said, it sounds like some fake brother love spells. Yeah. See, and I didn't even look at all of this until I went live. And I had a few conversations before I even came on live tonight just to make sure I knew what I was talking about first. And now y'all coming up with some things that I never even expected to be said. And y'all enlightening me on a lot of things as well. And y'all bringing memories back with the egg throwing. For real, for real. That's a fact. If y'all not coming up here with respectful comments, please stay off my page, man. I don't have time for y'all trolls. For real. Because we having real grown man, grown woman, or should I say women conversation right now. But yeah. Valentine's Day, and I'm only saying this is because I hate to hear that a lot of people lost their loved ones tonight. And they did. They lost their loved ones tonight. And I hope y'all share this. Make sure y'all share this, share this. Everybody need to hear this, man. Because a lot of people lost their loved ones tonight. A lot of people lost their loved ones tonight because they wasn't able to afford a gift and or probably not understanding why do I have to get you a gift if you know that I love you already. It's deep. Communication clearly said our ancestors celebrated spring with festivals that emphasizing nature's renewal. In many ancient societies, eggs were seen as potent symbols of fertility and new beginnings. Was they throwing them on each other? Break that one down for me. Communicate clearly. Because a lot of things that we celebrate and we doing, I don't understand why we doing it and why we celebrating it. I don't understand. And if we really do the math, These are the things that we do all year round anyway. My kids need sneakers. I'm going to get them. My kids need a hat. I'm going to get it. My kids need a shirt. I'm going to get it. My kid want to go to a party that's a masquerade party. I'm going to go buy a mask. I don't need Halloween. They want candy because it's Halloween. They don't need that. They got piles of candy in the house already. Because the kitchen is full. And even if the kitchen ain't full, it still got some of those things of that nature in there already. What else? Christmas gifts. They need toys. I'm going to go get them some toys because they done tore the toys up that they already bought them. And sometimes you don't even need to buy them some toys and let them know that you don't know how to love or appreciate the toys that you just got. So you're on punishment. So you don't even get a toy. Because we are still grooming our kids. So we don't always have to buy them nothing to make them think that they are privileged to always get something. That's the key of raising kids. Communication clearly. Celebration of spring equinox. Jazzy Barnes said a food fight better than a gunfight any day. That's true, Jazzy, but when we was on the block, we slap box. Anyway, we slap boxing. And if we got a difference, we have differences amongst each other, our friends tell us, all right, y'all going one-on-one and y'all gonna knuckle up. Ain't no slap boxing or no food fighting and none of that. We knuckling up. And after we finish, we shaking hands.
Facts.
And we out of here.
Facts.
And we back friends again. And we might not be friends right then and there, but we'll get over it. We'll be back friends 2-3 days later. We don't got a choice because we got to see each other every day on the same block. I've done it all the time. Me and my friends, we knuckling up. And this is what I tell people, little skinny old Bootsy. And anybody will tell you in Harlem, I can't make this up. This is worldwide speaking. I used to knuckle up and beat a lot of the ones that was cock diesel up. Slam them on their heads.
Skinny niggas, bro.
Pound them out. They biggest HELL on the ground. And I've lost some, so I can learn how to fight better. But we're still standing there. Let's keep fighting. That's just how that goes. But I have thrown eggs. And I've had eggs thrown at me and hit me, but we was having fun together. My point is, I'm wondering what made us want to do that, because we was following what was told to us to do. And it don't even make no sense, period. Because to be honest, the way the price of eggs going up right now, it make me wonder, even though eggs was cheap back then, way cheaper than what it is when it was regular price, we was wasting food. And it's funny, but it ain't funny. Epic Eric said, exactly, the Bronx was gladiator school. You got that right. The Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, everywhere was gladiator school. When I came down here to Durham, North Carolina, I'll even give it the town I used to be in, Albemarle, North Carolina. It was a bunch of gangsters and thugs down there too. Gladiator school. And I used to tell my New York dudes, don't come down south thinking these dudes down here soft, because they are not at all. But to get back to the point of what I'm making, holidays don't define us. And we should not lose our loved ones over no holiday. So make sure y'all share this, because losing a loved one over a holiday is crazy. But making an understanding amongst the two of y'all throughout the year and way before a holiday even come around, y'all should have that understanding already. And or a real responsible thinking woman. And if she's not responsible thinking now, gaining that understanding, she would know, like, man, I ain't worried about that. My man always buy me stuff. That's a fact. Jazzy said eggs about to be a hustle. You right about that. And if I can figure out a way, I'm gonna get ready to get me a hustle on with the eggs.
Chicken.
Cause I sell dirt to an ant. That's where I come from. I'm from Harlem. We get money more than one way.
Chicken hands.
That's a fact. Eggs is about to be a hustle. So yeah, I thought I'd come in and chime in with y'all with this Valentine's Day stuff. Make sure y'all understand it's the same as child support. If you don't take care of your kids all year long, you a clown. You are definitely a deadbeat. If you don't take care of your woman all year long, and I'm just saying when it comes to a grown woman, it's not the comparison for a kid to a woman. I'm just saying it's equivalent to each other a tad bit. Making sure she happy, buy flowers here and there. You might get her a balloon because you just think about her. If you are a person that can afford flowers a little more than it, just on your pay grade. And even if you went to the dollar store and got a balloon and bought it to her, trust and believe that woman will be happy because she know that you think about her and you care about her. That's what's important. That's Valentine's Day every day. Cause to be honest, you can go to the dollar store and get a balloon every day because it only costs $28 out of the month. Or $32 or $30. 30 days out of the month, $30 is nothing. Get a balloon every day. Let her know she's appreciated, and vice versa with a man. Woman, you can buy the man something because there's plenty of women out here that shows the men that they care, man. That's a fact. So yeah. Jazzy Bone say, hey Boosie, don't forget to mention the February 28th boycott day. Facts. That's why Jazzy is my people. February 28th, boycott day. L. Bliss said, or she cutting you off. That's a fact. And I wouldn't be mad at her if she cut him off because it's called red flags. When you see a guy ain't doing nothing that he's supposed to do, go ahead and get rid of that dude. When you keep seeing red flags. And I ain't saying you're going to do it immediately because everything don't happen overnight and some people are subject to change. You always got to give a person the benefit of the doubt. They might change and they might get the picture of what you're trying to show them. It's only you to be a man to respect that. Communicate clearly said, are eggs safe to eat as bird flu spreads? That flu been spreading. I know about a bunch of people, about 20 people for real. That's a fact. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. But I need to talk about that boycott thing. Hold up. Somebody sent me something on that. And that's very important right now. I got it. And this boycott, let me see, hold up. Yep, February 28th. And this is from Reverend Al Sharpton. It says, send to as many people, and I'm reading it so y'all can see. I'm not making this up. All of this right here. I'm reading it. Because everybody been texting. I sent it out too. Because it's very important. I'm going to read it first. Communicate clearly said, I seen someone selling eggs on 149th and 3rd Avenue. Wow. They hustling them eggs. And I'm in North Carolina. I got to find out. Communication clearly said, great show, brother. I appreciate you, homie. For real. I got to spread correct information. That's why I named it street knowledge, because I'm going to give you the street knowledge. And I like talking to people such as yourself. Knowledgeable people such as Jazzy, Epic Eric, and a few other people. A lot of other people ain't up here that normally be up here. They might be making love right now. Or still out with their dates and all that. So yeah. But this is the boycott that is being asked of. And we're going to get into this after I read this. It said, it says, send to many people as you can. DEI boycott plan. This is the first step. Let's follow Al Sharpton's leadership. Here's the DEI boycott plan that has been sent out to share with all of your contacts. The 24-hour blackout has been scheduled as the first of multiple countermeasures to the attack on DEI. Our first official act. As our first initial act, we turn it off. For one day, we show them who really holds the power, which is us. But we don't know it, but we're about to show them. And once we show them and y'all see these things really work, y'all gonna know that we hold the power to a lot of things, which some of our culture is really ignorant and still worried about smoking blunts, pants sagging, and all that stupid, crazy stuff. And I don't get it. I was in court and seen a guy with his pants sagging talking to a lawyer, and she was talking to him like a real respectful person, and his pants still sagging. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what we going through, man. Oh my God. But anyway, for one day, we showed them that we really holds the power. When? Friday, February 28th from 12 o'clock a.m. That means, for the people that don't know, 12 a.m. means nighttime, 12 a.m. And then you can go to sleep and wake up in the morning. Whenever you do wake up, afternoon, if you a person that sleep and drink all day, and then wake up the next day at 2 or 3, it still will be going on. When you wake up, don't go and buy nothing unless it's black owned. But anyway, 12 o'clock a.m. to 11:59 p.m. I don't know why they said 11:59 p.m., but it had to be something strategically thought out. So till 11:59 p.m., which once it say 12 o'clock is the next day. So what not to do. Do not make any purchases. Do not shop online or in store. No Amazon, no Walmart, no Best Buy, nowhere. No McDonald's, nowhere. All fast food restaurants. Do not spend money on food, fast food, gas, major retailers. Do not use your credit or debit cards for non-essential spending. What you can do, if necessary, only buy essentials of absolute necessary items such as food, medicine, emergency supplies. That's it. If you must spend, only support small local businesses. Spread the message, talk about it, post about it, document your actions that day. Document what you've been doing that day. Write down if you, all the small businesses that you supported. Why this matters. Corporations and banks only care about their bottom line. If we disrupt the economy for just one day, it sends a powerful message. Meaning, if they getting billions of dollars in one day, how they normally get every day, and then we disrupt it in one day, we kind of dismantle a lot of stuff that they need to do for the next day that still keep us at bay. But if we dismantle it, it'll drive them crazy. Like, oh man, what are we gonna do? Oh, what are we gonna do? And we have to show them that. But if we keep the money in our black communities and put it to our black communities or our black businesses, the black businesses is gonna rise that day. And it'll show us this is something that we need to keep doing. And it'll show them that they gotta respect us a little more than what they doing and just getting our money and go home and smile and laugh and play with their kids and eat good. And we just out here doing nothing. Imagine doing that on a holiday, Jazzy Barnes said. That's a fact. That will really, if nobody went out and bought balloons and flowers and went out to eat and dinner and spent gas to go and pick the cutie pie girl up, hotel rooms, hotels is filled up with money tonight. They will be broke down. So anyway, if we disrupt the economy for just one day, it sends a powerful message. If they don't listen, we make the next blackout longer. This is our first action. Our numbers are powerful. This is our first action. This is how we make history. Again, February 28th, the 24-hour economic blackout begins. We must use the power we do have and send an economic message with our numbers as Dr. King did in the 60s. Now, share this message as first of multiple actions and stay tuned for future actions. We're all in 100. How about you? Y'all share that. Share this. Share this. Share this. Share this. And I'm going to do one. I'm going to do an episode mainly for this right here, because this is definitely need to be heard. And I've been telling people that we need to spend our money on our own people, our own culture, our own businesses. And now you would never have to worry about bills. You would never have to worry about taking your girlfriend out every day, so you don't have to worry about doing it on one day, Valentine's Day, because all the money will be with us. We take all our money and go over there. We got to buy Gucci. Gucci don't care about us. We go buy Louis Vuitton. They don't care about us. And we got to get the bags for them. It's a lot of fly, beautiful, black-owned people that own their own bag lines, their own clothing lines. We can rock their stuff. It ain't about how expensive it is. It's about who's wearing it and how good they make it look and how good you can make it look. Epic Eric, Raw Dog must not be a foundational black American. Because Raw Dog must have said something crazy. The woman thrived, the men stuck in neutral. The woman the women, excuse me, the women thrive, the men stuck in neutral. Boycotts are more powerful than a march protest. Jazzy Joyce, I'm a Jazzy Joy, excuse me, Jazzy. Jazzy Joy Barnes said, and it's true. But what uh, Raw Dog said, I think I might kind of agree with what Raw Dog Randy said. Women are always ahead of their time before men. That's a fact in nature. Women are way more advanced than us. They way more mature than us. You got to look at it. When we was growing up, we always want to put the cars and all that in the women's name because we don't want to. We always want to put the cars that we get in women name because they always the ones that had the jobs. We want to go hide the stuff in their cribs because they the ones that always get the cribs and the houses. We never put nothing in our names. Women always do everything. Women are always the ones that go and get the high school diplomas and the college degrees and all that before us. We just now starting to catch on. Women are always the one with the credit. We just now starting to catch on. Get your credit right. So if you and your woman got good credit, y'all powerful together, bro. And for us to not think like that is crazy. Epic Eric said maybe in his ethnic group, Epic Eric said, we are the cultural foundational Black American strong. That's a fact. We are. But we only stronger when we match our women, though. Because the women are always the one that go and get everything first. We always got to be the one, yo, babe, could you help me do this? You all messed up, but I got the money. But I need you to be the face. Because we can't do it. Or we always think we can't do it when we can. And I'm only saying that because I was one of those brothers that did it. Utilized the women to do stuff for me. Nope. This house right here in my name. Big facts. My cars, everything mine's now. Before, it used to be in other women's name. I'm not doing that. No more. I watch my friends, when the woman get mad at them, they got the pretty big boy toys that they spent $100,000 for. It's in a woman name. And then when she get mad because he didn't come home last night, just something that simple. Oh, word, you think it's a joke? Then they coming over there to where we be at and hanging in the hood or hanging by the crib where his mama live, and she got the police behind him and she jumps in the car. He's like, yo, what's she doing? Yo, that's my car. The police be like, show me your name on it. Can't show your name on it.
Facts.
And she pulls off and looking at him like, ah. That's just in one example, bro. Epic Ever said we will not lose. FBA 100. Nah, that's a fact. We ain't gonna lose. We're gonna get smarter and we're gonna tighten up. We're gonna tighten up. But ain't nothing wrong with us joining our women that is smart. Because I learned a lot from a lot of women. I learned a lot from a lot of my homeboys going to jail, catching life sentences. That's why I didn't catch none. I was facing 60, but luckily that I got spank on the hand. I went to trial, spank on the hand, and I left the game alone 31, going on 32 years now. But I know all about it. But I think homie kind of said something that do make sense. And whatever ethnic he come from, or whatever, we still got to look at it. We come from that era of not maintaining the way we should and let the women do it and not maintaining ourselves as men. Not doing that no more. I want to join the women. I salute the women that do that. And I want to join them. And I think that we can you know, add a bigger impact by joining the women, by getting our stuff together. As men. And that's just the name of this game, bro. Which is called the game of life. But I respect your stance, Eric, and you know what you're talking about. But I'm just giving you an example of the things that I've witnessed with us not doing things we should do as men because we were still young. We was getting money. We having fun. We got the pretty girls at our necks. We can get jewelry. We can go buy clothes when we want to. We can get a car when we want to. And it don't add up at the end of the day. Because when the police come get you, it's over. Or when you do want to go get something nice because you got the money, you can't even do it because you ain't established your credit. We ain't established nothing by not even finishing school. Some of us might have finished school, but the women always finish school and establish their credit, and we was somewhere thinking less than, man. We just too busy focusing on the money and having fun. And that's what killed us. And I caught it firsthand, and I caught it quick. And I'm like, nah, I'm putting stuff in my name. When me and my ex broke up for 17 years, this was in my name, period. But no disrespect to her, still cool. That's my people's. It wasn't nothing bad. Some people just grow apart. That's all. It wasn't nothing bad. I'm just saying, I can't get kicked out. A lot of these dudes get kicked out. A lot of these dudes meet women just so they can lay with them. A lot of these dudes riding around here in cars that belong to a woman, picking up other women in the other woman car. Corny. Corny.
Cool.
I can't say I ever done that because I always had my own cars. But I can't say that if I didn't have my own cars, and when I was out there in the field thinking I'm doing something slick, I might would have utilized a woman that I was dating car to pick another car up because I was out there too being stupid. I got to put myself in those shoes too. That's a fact. But no, thank God I was groomed to, yo, you get money, do this, do that. And I watched and learned from my big brother's mistakes and other people that I didn't even know. I watched them be stupid, and I said, I could never be doing no dumb stuff like that. It don't even make sense. And not just that, the teachings of my mother and my father. And I mixed it all together. But women is powerful. Women is a lot of how I want to word it correctly. Women are really the key to a lot of things that men can do. That's why they always say you got a good woman behind you, you'll be powerful. A woman is a man backbone. So we can't take that away. So that statement that the brother just made is a good one. Is a good one. Feminine energy is important. Explain that one, Epic Eric, because it is. L Blizz said, you talking facts right now. No, that's a fact, bro. I got to keep it 1,000. I can't make nothing biased to make us look good as men because we won't never learn from it. Whoever watching this or will be watching later when it air again will never understand if I don't speak it right. And I got to use myself as an example. In real life, been there. Feminine energy is important, Epic Eric said, and he said it creates balance. Facts. That's a fact. That's why when you get a woman, it's called, she's the yin to your yang. You know what I'm saying? When you get the right one, especially when that's that energy. Big facts. Somebody said, I don't do ish for my girl. She knows I love her or I wouldn't be here. I don't even know how to take that one. MP said that.
He,
You wouldn't. That don't even sound right. She knows she love you, but you don't do nothing for her. I don't know. That even could be some troll stuff. Or you a guy that just lay up with your girl, say, baby, you know I love you. I wouldn't be here. What you be here to do? You here to do what? If you don't do nothing for her. That's crazy. See, it's guys like that out here in the world.
Crazy.
That think that they could be at their girl house and say she know that I love her. So that's all what's needed. That's crazy. See, he ain't getting no Valentine loving tonight. He ain't getting no loving no night. She cheating on him. You think she love you, brother. She's somewhere else getting that you know what. She probably trying to figure out how to get you up out of there. She trying to get rid of you.
He's sitting in the can with his dick in his hand. Excuse me.
Somebody say you don't do nothing for your girl, David Pitt. You don't do nothing for your girl. That's type weak to me. That's exactly what that is. That's very weak.
He must be a Gemini.
Wow. Jazzy Boy said, sometimes men get caught up in the lower chakra, and that's what causes distraction of poor decision. Yeah. Those deep words, Jazz. A lot of people ain't gonna understand it that deep, but I like the way you worded that because these are the type of people that I want on my podcast. Knowledgeable people and people that understand those type of words in that manner. But men be weak-minded when they think they can meet a woman and then try to move in the next day. That's corny. Like, wow, brother. That was your plan? So they can ask where to lay their head. Nah, a real man figure out, even if he had to go sleep in his car, he don't even let the woman know that he needs her on that note. And then you build with her. And if y'all build and you doing it right, then later on you might tell her, I was sleeping in my car before me and you fell in love. And y'all might laugh at that, and she gonna love you to death because she gonna say you a real strong-minded man. That's what that mean. She gonna say you're a real strong-minded man. She won't have no choice but to love you. Because you went up to sleep and slept in the car after you showed her a great time, and she didn't even know you were sitting somewhere sleeping. She probably would have even told you, nah, you can stay here tonight. Some men bank off that and tell sob stories so the woman want them to stay with them and all that so they can start easing their way in. Old sucker move.
Right.
All right, get out of here, sucker. David Pitt, women give life, deserve zero stress. Facts. 100 protection. Facts. Man's supposed to protect the woman. For real, deserves nothing but knowing, protection, and strength. That's a fact. Oh, David Pitt spitting facts up here. That's why they call women earths, because they are what the earth do. The earth grows and produce, and the women produce. They give us life. They bring geniuses into the world. They even bring people that's not geniuses into the world, but people that makes a difference. It doesn't matter. That's why it's called the world. And women are to be protected. And they are mothers. So this is the biggest word of all. Women are mothers, right? Everybody have one. And everybody will die for their mother. Now you might got 99.9% that will die for their mother, and that 1% will kill a mother because they ignorant and stupid. Or some people just born with mental issues and they don't have no control of how they was born. But I'm just saying, when you speak of mother, mother are women. So there's no if and buts about it. Mother are women's are mothers are women, and you don't have no if and buts about it. So nothing like a mother love.
Women are amazing.
So yeah, I thought I'd chime in, man. I've been up here long enough, and I appreciate everybody all the time coming and spreading love with me. I got some more to talk about that Blackout Friday. We gotta participate in that. Put your credit card in your pocket. Go and spend money with black owned, or fill your refrigerators up with something from black owned, and just don't go out and do nothing. Nothing. If you could turn your TVs off or put it on get an antenna where you can get free TV. Don't even do Netflix, Tubi, none of that. Because that's still putting money in their pocket. Like for real. Play some board games. Everybody just get in the house and just have some fun time and just think of, board games and all that. For real, for real.
Bring it back to old school.
Like, and if you gotta sacrifice without having eggs, don't have eggs.
Cut your cell phones.
Don't have eggs. It is what it is. Make a supplement for it. Don't have eggs. That's just that. For real. Read a good book, like Blizz said. That's a fact. Read a few books. Just think of something to do. For real. Make sure y'all share this, share this, share this. Hit this like buttons, please. I appreciate it all y'all, man, for real. And hit the notification button if you're brand new. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're brand new so you know when I'm coming up here and speaking this real talk, because this is all we got, man. Sticking together. And it ain't gonna change. This the only thing I'm coming up here with, man. Real knowledge, speaking to my knowledgeable people, man. And I salute to all of y'all, man. For real. Your boy Big Boosie, I'm signing out.